YouTubers start their videos. They'd be like, what's going on? Make sure you smash the subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment down below. Welcome back to Hear Me Out Podcast, Season 4. Cook me if you want. Here's Season 4, Hear Me Out Entertainment. Season 4, Episode 4. It's your boy Dro. I'm with the guy BT right here.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
And we got special guests in the building. We got a up-and-coming producer out of Silver Spring, Maryland. 3 Stacks. What's going on, man?
What's good with it?
What's going on? What you want us to call you, bro? Should we call you Dre? Should we call you 3 Stacks?
My producer name is Play. 3 Stacks, that's just the IG.
Oh, that's just the IG.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Playground
Productions.
Playground
with an E.
Productions.
Yeah, with an E.
I fumbled that. Yeah, I got you, bro. We're gonna make sure it's spelled right, man. So we just get straight to it. So how long you been producing, man?
Just a couple months for real. But I've been doing music since I was like 14. You know, I started playing the piano, doing jazz, playing in like local venues around the DMV area. I went out the country once to a jazz festival in Italy. And I was playing the piano out there, But yeah, I just been producing since I moved back to Maryland in December.
Tell us more about that Italy trip, man. I mean, how old were you at that point?
I was like 2013, so I was like...
I was like 17, 18. Right?
Yeah.
So you weren't able to just like... I think overseas, like you can drink at 19 or whatever, but I mean, you were still having
No,
a
I
good
was
time.
drinking though.
Oh yeah.
Because my older brother came with me, so like he was buying bottles and whatnot, and we were drinking. We were getting like drunk off of like their wine is like really strong out there, so it's like the only time I've ever been drunk off of wine is when we went to Italy.
They say that's a different type of experience too, different type of drunk.
Damn,
Sure.
is wine good like that, man? I be ducking when people offer.
I mean, that's literally the only time I've ever been drunk off of wine. So
you can't really.
Yeah.
If you can make like a super producer group, like a big 3 to go in the studio
Like
with
some Revenge of the Dreamers 3 type of thing.
I'm bad with names, I'll be honest. But that dude that be producing Smino's music, I want to get in the studio with him because he's ridiculous. I think it's the same dude that makes all of his beats too. Then Kenny Beats, love to see him work in person.
Kenny Beats is dope.
What's that one dude's name? That one dude with the dreads, Justin. You know what I'm talking about. He did Kendrick's Lovely. Damn.
For the Black Panther joint? Or not the Black Panther?
Nah, it was on...
That was on Damn, right?
Yeah, it was on Damn.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the same guy that's produced all his albums, too.
No, he hasn't done all of his albums, but he's done a couple songs here and there.
Okay.
But bruh is cold. I can't remember his name. But then there's also Stolen Drums as well. Is one of my favorite lo-fi producers.
That's your big 3 right there?
That was 4, but
Oh shit, that's a big 4. That's a dynasty right there. Then Hear Me Out Podcast, Season 4, Episode 4. I'm a floating head today. I forgot my body. I'm with 3 Stacks. I'm with BT, the Hot Media.
Yes, sir.
Tell us 3 Stacks. Playground. No, man, I fucked it up again. Playground Productions.
Yes, sir.
God, that would fucking go down. I'm like Adrian Peterson fumbling like shit.
Oh my god.
What happened?
No, just thinking about that. Just like those back in those days.
Oh.
Like getting whoopings and shit.
I actually never got a Switch, man. I used to get the belt, but I never got a Switch.
The belt is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I never got the Switch,
Bro. There's some war stories to tell with those.
You know what, bro? I had to learn the hard way, like in high school, because my parents didn't whip my ass enough when I was younger. So like, they would give me the sandal every now and then.
Yeah.
But like, it didn't even get much worse than that. I got real ass whippings by actual people. Like,
Yeah, if you need your ass
how
beat
I
in
learned.
high school, like you get your ass beat. Like
It's sad, bro.
like shit.
Nah,
You
yeah,
know
you
what?
think you know better, but you're.
and shout out to my parents because I tell them shit like this happened. They just be like, you shouldn't have got yourself in that situation in the first place. Somebody had to do it since we didn't do it. Shout out to them, man. Shit, man. Who is an artist that you would really like to produce for?
J. Cole, man.
He's your favorite rapper?
Oh yeah, he's been my favorite rapper since like middle school.
So
Middle
the
Child is
people
the
that was
hottest
like,
track of the year.
Oh man, I can't believe he went platinum with no features. You were just
It's J. Cole.
J. Cole.
What is there not to believe,
what does
right?
he need a feature for?
I hear you,
Bro, this man
At
said.
least he wants to do it though too.
This man said. What he said? He said. if I'm a smoke a rapper, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clout. It won't be for fame. Won't be because my shit ain't selling the same. That's all the rap beefs happen like that. Like Soulja Boy came at Migos for like Soulja Boy was dying out. That's just always how it happens. Like I love that J. Cole. J. Cole said everything on that track.
He has like had a little rap beef just because somebody said his name. But what was that one joint on?
Is that really? Yeah. Can we really say that was a beef though?
I mean, he said his name on a song though.
Yeah,
he did. He said "fuck J. Cole," right? Or what he said?
Yeah, they were saying "fuck J. Cole."
Everybody was.
J. Cole like replied on an album too.
Yeah, like a little subliminal,
which shocked me.
Shit too.
It was on an album. He gave him a whole lot of attention.
But then they had like a whole hashing out on YouTube too.
They sat together on a couch and everything.
Yeah,
remember that?
It was weird. Yeah, they just.
I did see that.
Lil Pump and J. Cole sat on the couch.
Conversation. That conversation was so boring.
Hey, yo, I just want to give a quick shout out to Justin on the camera today, bro, because Frankie J is not here and Brendoza is not here. So shout out to the temporary camera, man.
They're handling their business, man.
Like shit. Anybody else that you want to produce for, or only J. Cole?
I mean, there's a lot of people, man. Really, like, my style is of making music is kind of like different. So like,
yeah, can you go into depth about that a little bit too?
Well, yeah, I mean,
in layman's term, if you can.
It's just different, man. Yeah. Like, my drums are different. Like, you know, I'm very particular about my drums.
You're not doing like the trap drums and like everybody else.
Nah, not really. I don't really do the trap. I don't use 808s that much, honestly. I really be going with the actual bass, you know. So yeah, I really just, you know, think I could work with really anybody that wants to incorporate something different in their sound.
Since you played piano, would you be willing to just like play actual instruments for your beats as well, or would it?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I make beats from scratch most of the. There's a lot of sampling going around right now. Like a lot of people sample. A lot of people sample. And I started to sample. I started to make lo-fi music, and that's really what taught me how to like make my drums how I make them now. Like to be particular about them and whatnot. And when I started making lo-fi music, because you know, drums is really like everything with lo-fi. But yeah, I started sampling heavy. Even the way I sample is different than what the way a lot of people sample. Like a lot of people would take like a whole phrase, or like they'll take a song and they want to sample the song so you recognize the song. Like with me, like if you recognize it, or if like I use a whole phrase, like the tougher the sample is, the less I want to use it. Okay. Like if it's like a long phrase and that joint is just hard, like all the way through, like just no doubt about to be a fire beat, I'm like, all right, I don't want to use it. Like we gotta find something else. Cause like I try to use like individual sounds in the like a track or whatever. Like I'll like use a whole like 5-minute song, and like the samples that I use is like 3 seconds from one part, or not even like 3 seconds, like 1 second, 2 seconds from one part, 2 seconds from another part. So yeah, I mean, it's just the way I produce is just, I don't know, I got my own style.
It's dope, it's unique.